This video is going to show you how to make a golden trophy mold of your hands using a kit you can get off Amazon. If it fits in the bucket, you can cast it. You have to start with powdery, rubbery stuff that you mix precisely with water, and then you'll add plaster inside of the hole that you make. These kits come with tools. I have no idea what the tools are for, and I did not use them. It's important to measure your water carefully and pour it without spilling. I did a good job of that in this video. You must also stir very carefully so that you don't get crap everywhere. Putting your hands into the mold is weird, and you have to hold your hands very still, which if you're standing on a stool can become extremely painful very quickly, especially if your hamstrings freeze up because you just finished a 7-mile run. It takes a while. You really have to hold it together, and it's very difficult. I was almost unable to complete this stage of the project, and I recommend not standing on a stool. This is me in pain. A lot of pain. It's very difficult. Once it's done, you have to pull your hands out. This is weird too. It's very suctiony and it's not easy to get your hands out. It was very hard for me. Eventually it was possible. Once your hands are out, there will be a hole in the mold, which we will then be filling with plaster. It looks like this. Mixing up the plaster is an important step. Again, the amount of water is critical. Pouring the plaster, be careful and make sure you fill up the hole entirely and shake all the bubbles out, or else it won't work. When it's done, it should look like this, and you have to wait. The next morning, I dumped the mold out of the bucket and it looked like this. I then spent about an hour and a half plucking the rubber off of the statue, which you can see about halfway done here. When it's done, you have a perfect mold, which was eerily accurate. I decided my hands would be gold, and so I used gold spray paint. It looks like an actual gold statue. Don't breathe the gold fumes. Here's the finished product, glued on a base. It's perfect for displaying the ball, if I can get it to stand. And there you go. I was hoping the ball would fit inside the hands, but I didn't hold my fingers far enough apart on the bucket, so it sits on top.